everybody. It's time for another Frank White Friday. Welcome. And I think the topic of large-scale space migration is broad enough and deep enough to justify a few more sessions. And I hope it's still interesting to you. Today, I want to talk about image. When I say space exploration, I suspect you think of the heroic image of the astronaut, a person who literally will risk their life to explore and learn about the unknown. However, when I talk about space migration, what do you think about? Do you think of immigrants? That's a fairly common image. We see it in the news every day. But that really is the appropriate image. We're thinking about thousands, millions, maybe billions of people spreading out into the solar ecosystem, reducing the impact on the carrying capacity of planet Earth. And it's going to be ordinary people. I hate that term. None of us really should be considered ordinary. But let's say average citizens, their families, their children. It takes all of us to create a new community off of planet Earth. And I hope when we talk about large-scale space migration, it doesn't sound like something totally different from our experience, because it really isn't. Human beings have been migrating across planet Earth for thousands, if not millions of years. It's a very human thing to do. Sometimes they don't want to do this because they have to as a result of war or famine. Other times it's a choice. You migrate because you want a better life. Well, that really is what we are talking about, is a continuation of a human behavior. It's just going to be in a radically new environment. I'd like for you to think about that. Think about the imagery you have when I talk about large-scale space migration. And next week, we'll talk about it some more. So enjoy the weekend. And next week, we'll gather again for another edition of Frank White Friday. Thanks a lot.